Hello and welcome. We often think that the keys to amazing health are super complicated. But what if one of the most powerful tools we have is something we do, well, every single day? Today, we're going to dive deep into the hidden universe of walking. Welcome to Body Blueprint. And yeah, you heard me right. We're going for a walk. And I promise you, by the end of this, you will never look at this simple activity the same way again. Because with every single step you take, this incredible cascade of physiological changes kicks off. It's a whole hidden universe of benefits, and it impacts everything from your brain all the way down to your bones. So let's get into it. All right, first up, the change you can feel almost instantly. You know that feeling, that sense of calm, of clarity, that just washes over you after just a few minutes of walking? That is not just in your head, it is pure chemistry. See, when you're stressed, your body is just flooded with cortisol and adrenaline. It puts you in that constant fight or flight mode. Walking, though, it acts like a system reset. It brings down that cortisol and helps flush out all the excess adrenaline, shifting your whole nervous system from high alert to a state of calm and recovery. And honestly, even a quick 20-minute walk can do the trick. And this calming effect, it creates this powerful domino effect in your brain. When you turn down the volume on all that stress, you actually unlock your brain's higher functions. Your mood lifts, anxiety starts to fade, and suddenly your mind is freed up to be more creative, to be a better problem solver. It literally creates some much-needed mental distance between you and whatever's worrying you. Okay, so we've seen the immediate mental benefits, which are awesome. But now let's zoom in. Way in. We're going from your mind all the way down to the microscopic level, to the very source of your body's energy. So say hello to your mitochondria. The easiest way to think of them is like trillions of tiny little power plants inside your cells. The health of these energy factories is directly tied to your overall health and your metabolism. Bottom line, the better they run, the better you run. And here's the really crucial point. Walking does so much more than just burn calories. It gives your cellular power grid a fundamental upgrade. It actually improves the quality of your existing mitochondria. It signals your body to build more of them, and it makes them way more efficient at turning fuel into energy. Oh, and it gets even better. Walking also stimulates your body to produce more of its own internal defense force. We're talking about endogenous antioxidants. This is literally your body's own built-in maintenance crew, fighting off all the cellular damage that leads to aging and disease. And the best part? You don't need some fancy supplement to get it. Now, this perfectly illustrates why walking is just so unique. You might think that panting during some crazy, intense workout is the best way to get oxygen, but it's not that simple. Think of CO2 as the key that unlocks the door for oxygen to get out of your blood and into your cells. When you're exercising intensely, you blow off way too much CO2, so that door kind of stays shut. But steady walking, it maintains the perfect balance, making sure that oxygen gets delivered deep into your tissues, right where it's needed most. So you've got better energy and better oxygen delivery. What does your body do with all that? Well, it uses those resources to build up its defenses, creating this powerful shield against illness. A huge part of that shield is an elite force inside your immune system, an internal army, really, and walking is one of the best ways to get them mobilized. These are your natural killer cells, or NK cells for short. They are your immune system's frontline scouts, constantly on patrol, seeking out and destroying cells that have been infected with viruses and even certain types of cancer cells. So every walk you take is essentially growing the size of this internal security force. Pretty amazing, right? Now, another critical piece of your body's defense is its metabolic health. And walking has this profound impact on one of the most important factors there is, how your body manages sugar. If you have any level of insulin resistance, where your cells just don't respond that well to insulin, walking is one of the most effective things you can possibly do. It helps your muscles just soak up glucose from the blood, it burns off stored sugar, and it dramatically improves your insulin sensitivity, which absolutely slashes your risk for type 2 diabetes. And the benefits don't just stop at the cellular level. Over time, the simple act of walking literally rebuilds and reinforces your entire physical structure. So every single step you take puts a little bit of stress on your bones, and that's a good thing. It signals them to absorb more calcium and minerals, making them stronger and denser over time. Meanwhile, your heart adapts by becoming a much more efficient pump. And what does that do? It lowers your blood pressure and cuts down your long-term risk of heart attack and stroke. And get this, for a surprising benefit, the positive effects of walking might just extend all the way to your eyes. Some research suggests that by helping regulate ocular pressure, consistent walking could literally help you walk away from blindness and protect your vision for the long haul. How wild is that? All right, finally, let's talk about one of the most exciting frontiers in health science and how walking plays a starring role: your gut microbiome. We're just now discovering that walking has a direct, really positive impact on the trillions of microbes living in your gut. Think of your gut like a garden. A consistent walking habit actually helps more types of healthy bacteria to flourish, which increases the overall diversity of that whole internal ecosystem. So why does that matter? Well, a more diverse microbiome is a healthier microbiome. It's linked to better digestion, less inflammation, and because so much of your immune system actually lives in your gut, it directly contributes to that body shield we were talking about earlier. So, as we've seen, it's never, ever just a walk. It's an instant mental reset, it's a cellular power-up, a shield for your immune system, and a full-body tune-up. All of this is happening inside you with every single step. So I guess the only question left is, what will your next walk unlock? Thanks for watching.